protest, shout slogans and stage walkouts. Chairman of Board of Secondary Education was arrested by the Central Bureau of Investigation in the Bengal job scam. Lakhimpur post-mortem report out, strangulation confirmed as cause of death. After Jacqueline Fernandez, actor Nora Fateh questioned by the Delhi Police Economic Offences Wing in the extortion racket case. Sources tell Republic proceeds of crime from extortion were used to gift supercars to Bollywood superstars. Ladies and gentlemen, after the dramatic scenes unfolded in West Bengal during BJP's Nabanno Chalo rally, the Saffron Party held a protest in the State Assembly against the Trinamool Congress government over the brutal police crackdown on its leaders and workers. But what was more surprising was the counter-protest staged by the Trinamool Congress MLAs in the Assembly. This after another Trinamool Congress minister was under the lens in the SSC scam, and the Central Bureau of Investigation also made an arrest late in the evening. With such allegations, evidence, massive opposition, can the Mamata Banerjee government brazen it out? And also the statements that have been made by senior Trinamool Congress leaders. The question that we are asking, when the Trinamool Congress essentially wanted dharnas to be carried out, the so-called farmer protests that were taking place in the national capital, at that point in time, the Trinamool Congress basically said that the centre was muzzling their voices. When the same actually happens in West Bengal, why is it that the West Bengal government gets so very touchy about any protests taking place in the state? The question here is that, are they really afraid about something? The question here that we are asking tonight is the fact that why shouldn't the opposition party be allowed to continue with their protest? They said that it was going to be a peaceful protest. What was really stopping them? We debate after this report.
After brutal police action on BJP workers during Nabanna Andolan in Bengal on Tuesday,
ममता जी, आपसे हमारा एक बहुत ही सीधा विनम्र सवाल है। अगर आपका प्रदेश भ्रष्टाचार की पराकाष्ठा पार कर रहा है, 60-70 करोड़ रुपए आपके पूर्व मंत्री वरिष्ठ नेताओं के परिचितों के फ्लैट से निकल रहे हैं, मां माटी मानुष की बात की थी, गुड गवर्नेंस की, और अगर उसका स्वरूप ये है तो उसके खिलाफ प्रोटेस्ट क्यों नहीं होना चाहिए? और प्रोटेस्ट करने आएंगे तो आप पिटाई कराएंगे।
Dramatic scenes were witnessed at West Bengal Assembly on Thursday when the BJP held a protest against the TMC government over the brutal police crackdown on its leaders and workers.
कि हम लोगों ने जो पश्चिम बंगाल में जो दुर्नीति हुआ है पंचायत स्तर से लेकर के म्यूनिसिपैलिटी कॉर्पोरेशन एवं राज्य स्तर तक, उसके विरोध में हम लोगों ने एक एडजॉर्नमेंट मोशन लाया था। उस एडजॉर्नमेंट मोशन में हम लोगों ने चाहा था कि जो दुर्नीति हुआ है जो पंचायत स्तर में, म्यूनिसिपैलिटी स्तर में और कॉर्पोरेशन स्तर में, लेकिन अध्यक्ष महोदय ने हमें चर्चा करने का मौका नहीं दिया। उसी के विरोध में हम लोगों ने वॉकआउट किया है और देख रहे हैं कि शासक दल भी यहाँ पर ये आंदोलन कर रही है।
And in response, the TMC too started raising slogans and protested against the BJP. What was more surprising was unprecedented sloganeering by the party in power.
West Bengal Assembly saw dramatic visuals of protests since morning when BJP and Trinamool Congress, both of these parties, started protesting on different issues. And at the same time, BJP was holding placards, BJP MLAs were there sloganeering, protesting against whatever atrocities were done by the police department on their workers on Nabanno Abhijan Day, and also about the scams that are unfolding in West Bengal.
This comes on the backdrop of the CBI raiding 6 locations in Kolkata and Delhi in connection with the recruitment scam. According to sources, the investigation is linked to TMC leader Paresh Chandra Adhikari. The investigation agency reportedly carried out searches on the premises linked to the former minister and his daughter Ankita.
On the other hand, Trinamool Congress was protesting against the comment of Shubhendu Adhikari about not touching him, which he told a woman police officer while the protest was on. And while all these protests were on, the debate still continues about whether that amount of force was at all necessary that West Bengal saw on the day of BJP's Nabanno Abhijan.
And as one after another TMC leaders' names emerge in corruption charges, can the party brazen it out? Bureau Report, Republic TV.
On the burning question, joining us tonight is Sardar RP Singh of the BJP, Pathikrit Pen, political analyst, SK Datta, political analyst, Riju Datta of the Trinamool Congress, Anirban Banerjee, political analyst, joining us from Kolkata, and Shubhankur Bhattacharya, also political analyst, joining us from Lucknow. Starting the burning question tonight is Riju Datta and Sardar RP Singh. Pointed questions to you, Riju Datta. As you are aware, I do not believe in the rhetoric. I believe in facts. Once again, let me come to you tonight, Riju Datta, with some very serious allegations, once again leveled against some of your ministers. This time, it's the turn of Paresh Adhikari and his daughter, Ankita. We're given to understand CBI carried out searches at 6 locations today in the national capital as well as in Kolkata. Another minister is in the dock. Serious questions are being leveled almost on a daily basis against most of your ministers. And when the opposition party is essentially raising this concern, why is it that you seem to be extremely perturbed?
Okay, thank you for the question. See, whether it is Paresh Adhikari or whether it is Partho Chatterjee, everyone that has been inquired by the central agencies, in the meantime, Partho Chatterjee is being he's disqualified from the cabinet and he is not even a part of the party anymore. Now, in terms of Paresh Adhikari, it's an old case. The central agencies is doing an investigation and I request them to do it as fast as possible and get the judgment from the court so that, you know, the truth may come out. More than that, it is futile to discuss that right now. But the question here is, why will the opposition parties not protest or rally? Yes, protest, do rally. In the Nabanno Abhiyan, or as we call it, the Nabanno circus that we witnessed in Kolkata a couple of days ago, they are doing prachar for that for the last 3 weeks. All the senior leadership of BJP Bengal, nobody was stopped, nobody was lathi charged, nobody was not given permission. But on the day, because it was a complete flop show, because they didn't have people, they hired trains from outside states, got in hoodlums and hooligans and created destruction of government properties, burnt a police jeep, beaten black and blue and broke the hand of the assistant commissioner of police in uniform, and they believe and they expect the government of West Bengal, who has been given the responsibility by the people, to just see and watch. And let me show you a picture. This is the main guy in question who burnt the police jeep, and he's been seen here taking a picture with the deputy home minister of the country. Why does BJP not say that? In the Vidhan Sabha, did they raise a single question about corruption? Do your protest rallies, do anything you want, but in the garb of protest rallies,
serious.
If you create chaos, if you destroy government property, then police will lathi charge you and throw you behind bars.
Okay, I want two specific. I want Sardar RP Singh. Riju Datta has been very pointed in his response. Riju Datta tonight is asking you a direct question. He's put out a photograph. The photograph happens to be, it's again, Trinamool Congress claim that the person who set ablaze a police vehicle was actually seen with a union minister. If that's the case, Sardar RP Singh, then you also have some answering to do. And the second question that I want to also ask you, you are talking about a march towards Nabanno. The West Bengal police has said that we are not going to allow that to happen because it's a sensitive zone. Sardar RP Singh, let's be honest. You wouldn't have allowed any of the opposition parties to do that in any of the state that you are ruling. Would you have really allowed anyone coming to the state secretariat? Would that have been allowed? So just to be fair to the Trinamool Congress also, have the police not acted in a fair manner by telling the BJP unit in Bengal that you can't come to a sensitive zone? 2 questions, a specific answer.
Well, before I answer that, let me just come to the question of the day. Paresh Adhikari and his daughter. Why is Partho Chatterjee in jail? And why is the colleague of Partho Chatterjee in jail? Because of what favor they have done to Paresh Adhikari's daughter. So, but they will not sack Paresh Adhikari. They will not touch Paresh Adhikari. And also, Partho was only touched after, not in the first round of 24 crore rupees. In the second round, when another 30 crore rupees odd was found, because
Riju, I'll
the
give you
cut
the
money
chance.
didn't go to the highest people,
this.
the 30 crore was not revealed. Can I answer? The 30 crore was unaccounted in the cut money system. That's why the question was raised, as per me. But coming to what are they saying, Mamata Banerjee and Abhishek Banerjee both has said on record, and probably Mr. Abhishek Banerjee probably said 30 times today in his press conference that goli maar deni chahiye thi, they should have been shot dead. Police could have killed them. Police could have fired at them. This reminds me of Indira Gandhi. This is how Indira Gandhi used to behave. You are following the footstep of Mrs. Indira Gandhi. I have never seen in any democracy when leader of the ruling parties speaks such language. That goli marte the, we should have shot those people dead. So this is what is happening in state. And
Sardar
who has
RP
no right to protest? Tell me why we don't have a right to protest? Give me a second, another 5 seconds.
Please.
We have all the right to protest.
Can I come in quickly?
Why? I never interrupted you. Did I interrupt you? So we have all the right to protest, and we will again protest. But now they are saying that we got the people from outside the state. Sir, please name anyone, because you know that people of Bengal have stood against you today. People of Bengal are against you today, and you can't swallow this. That's why you think Bengal ke log nahi hai. People from other states have come here.
Enough of the monologue.
It's a very easy diversity tactics. Fact is today Bengal is against any corrupt practice in Bengal. Bengal put together is against the corrupt practices of the TMC.
But Sardar RP Singh, I want, you've not answered one question of mine. One question of mine, which actually Riju Datta has raised it. 1 second, Riju, hold on. Be patient, we have enough time. Riju has basically shown a picture. And Sardar RP Singh, it is important for you to answer that question rather than ducking that question. One second, Riju, hold on. The question here is about Riju basically showing the picture. He's showing the picture of one person who could be seen with a union minister. Riju's government is basically saying that, look here, this is the person who set ablaze a car, a police vehicle. Now, in any other state, Sardar RP Singh, if you are ruling in that state, I'm sure you would have also taken some action or the other. Why don't you answer that question, and then I'll go to Riju Datta.
Well, let the court decide, let the police file a case against a person. That person has burnt the car. I have not seen that picture, and if they have the picture, let them file the case. But this proves that people are from Bengal. This basic premise कि बाहर से गुंडे ले आए, we got the people from outside the state to do what happened. Well, sir, भूल जाइए. People of Bengal have risen now. They are not going to bear the corrupt TMC government.
Okay, Sardar RP Singh has made his point.
Now.
Okay,
Can I ask my questions now?
Riju, a quick rebuttal, then I'll open up the debate to others. Riju, you need to answer this question. Okay.
Very quickly.
Riju, you need to answer this question. That it is appearing. One minute. Riju, just take these questions.
Yeah.
I have asked those questions to the BJP. Now you should also admit that I'm going to ask you some more questions. The question here is twofold. One, with regards to Abhishek Banerjee. Now, when Abhishek Banerjee says police could have fired bullets, but does it behove really good for a senior leader like Abhishek Banerjee, a Gen X leader, to make a comment like this, Riju?
Okay, now let me answer one by one. Okay, first, I will answer your question the last. RP Singh said it is shocking about this goli. I would have asked them to fire this firing remark, and even you asked this question. Where was the first time we heard it? from the mouth of a union cabinet minister called Anurag Thakur, who said Goli Maro Salo ko. You remember that? So BJP sounds very rich when they give dialogues. Now what Abhishek Banerjee said and
That
what
was
Mamata
in
Banerjee said,
context
that
to
I
desh
salute
ke
the Bengal
gaddaron
police
ko.
for showing restraint.
Those who are protesting were protesting against corruption.
Let me finish now.
वो
Let
देश
me
के
finish
गद्दार नहीं
now.
है.
Now let me finish. Don't blabber.
Allow Riju to make his comment. Sardar RP Singh, allow Riju to make his comment.
Yes.
Okay, hold
Yes.
on. This is not going to happen. Gentlemen, this is not going to happen.
These
I want
people think
Sardar
that
RP Singh,
Republic
hold
is a
on.
place
I've given
for
you the time.
lunacy.
Riju is responding
Thank
to One second. Riju, Sardar RP Singh, I've allowed you to
giving
make your
specific
point.
answers.
Let Riju
Specific.
respond to it and then we'll open up the debate. We'll bring you back. Riju, respond.
Right, thank you. Yes. Second, what Abhishek Banerjee said and what Mamata Banerjee said, that we salute Bengal and Calcutta police for showing restraint because they did their job to protect Bengal and Calcutta. Calcutta is the safest city as per as NCRB, and what BJP was doing is they were running amok, creating chaos and destruction. If we would have been there as a general member of public, we probably would have shot them in the head. So we salute Calcutta police. So let's not twist and turn that. Third point. Nabanno is not a 2 rupee stall on the road. It is the West Bengal Secretariat, the headquarters of Bengal administration. So there is CRPF 144 that is presiding that area for 365 days a year. Will you allow us to get out the parliament? It will not happen. So obviously we will show force of not any encroachment in that area. And last but not the least, what Sardar RP Singh said about corruption. Let me remind your viewers that when Hemanta Biswa Sarma was in Congress, BJP made an entire campaign against him, distributed pamphlets, and now he is in BJP, so he is a Sati Savitri. Same thing Shubhendu Adhikari. His Naroda tapes, he was seen taking money. BJP played it in the Bengal headquarters in their official channel, and now he has gone through the washing machine of BJP. No cases. He's an ED CBI charge sheet mentioned, do not touch my body. He's a do not touch sensitive leader of opposition.
Okay.
But no cases, no central agencies, no investigation,
both of you made your
no
points.
custody.
Okay. But I have had both the political guests making their opening remarks. I've had a longish opening remark from both sides. Let me now bring in Pathikrit Pain and Anirban Banerjee. Both are joining us on the debate. Pathikrit, you've heard both the political guests making their points. The question that I want to ask you is that Trinamool Congress shouldn't really have a problem. And actually, to be fair to them, Riju has already pointed out, Riju is saying that, look here, we don't have a problem. You want to investigate, feel free to investigate. But all that we are asking is that it should be fast-tracked, go to the court, let the court basically decide. So I think so that's a mature response that has really come in from Riju Datta. But at the same time, the bigger question here is that when we see those images on the streets of Kolkata, burning police vehicles, people beating up, and what's even more disturbing is that, and perhaps I'll ask this question to Riju in a short while from now again, is the fact that I've seen the fact, Riju also, you can respond to that a little later, is when police personnel are seen beating up whoever the protester it was. We do not know whoever that protester. In fact, you can see right now on your screens, we're playing those images. Police personnel beating up the protesters mercilessly. That the question will surely be asked. The question will surely be asked as to why shouldn't protests be allowed, and especially a party like Trinamool Congress, which has stemmed out of protests against the CPM.
Shravan, first of all, yes, you are absolutely right. Look, I condemn all kind of violence. I think the Kolkata police should have handled the situation a little better. Their objective, their duty is to actually manage the crowd, not just to beat them black and blue. And let me tell you, I condemn the violence, but, this was the same kind of, or probably more vicious violence which happened in December 2019, when 19 railway stations and 20 trains were either burned down or vandalized by anti-CA protesters. And a couple of months back on the Nupur Sharma issue, also in the very same place, there was arson and rioting. So I did not see that kind of alacrity by the Kolkata police that time. I would have been happy. Secondly, yes, there has been violence. The problem, Shravan, today, what is the issue is, and Anirban, just give me 2 minutes, then you can speak. I request you. Number one is this. the whole ascent of Trinamool Congress as a political party, the whole ascent of Trinamool Congress has been based on street agitations. And Bengal is one place where unless you are on the street and you are not seen as agitating and protesting against all kinds of whatever is happening, you're not taken seriously. So some people actually in Bengal are saying that what BJP did sans the violence, they should have done it probably 2 years earlier. The problem with TMC is that they don't want to give that space away of agitation, which has started, and it's very contagious. Today you see SFI and DYFI of the communist parties are doing a same kind of agitation, though on a smaller scale, in front of Kolkata Municipal Corporation. Riju made a pertinent point that the case should be fast-tracked. Absolutely right, they should be fast-tracked. But the issue of scams related to the schools recruitment has been going on for last almost 7-8 years. The Kolkata police and the West Bengal are very efficient. I respect them. They should have unearthed the money of 70 crore right now almost, which have been found out in those two houses and all the assets that are being found out. Unfortunately, perhaps they did not try, or perhaps they tried and they could not find out, and that's why ED had to come. The more important thing, Shravan, is that if you look at this investigation that is right now going on, especially in the SST case, these are all court-nominated investigations. CBI was not sent by central government. It is the High Court Justice Abhijit Ganguly.
Pathikrit.
Yes.
Okay, Pathikrit, you made the point. That's exactly on that count. On that count, I want to break in Anirban right now. Anirban, it's good that the Trinamool Congress is essentially saying that, okay, we are willing, we can subject ourselves to any kind of investigation. Great response. But Pathikrit raises a larger issue here. As far as the SSC recruitment scam is concerned, this was a case that was known to the Trinamool government for a very long time. Why is it that you had to wait for the central agencies to step in? Why did you not carry out your own investigation? Especially given the fact that Calcutta High Court had made some scathing remarks. As far as Paresh Adhikari is concerned, his daughter is concerned, some very scathing remarks were made. So why just blame the central agencies when you had the opportunity to actually take up the investigation head on?
First of all, I personally believe that a party that officially supports and hails gang rapists and child murderers as heroes has no moral right whatsoever to question any other party on anything. That's my personal opinion.
That does not make any other party. This eye for an eye does not help, no. This eye for an eye does not help.
It's not an eye for an eye.
If you are claiming that you're a party with a difference.
No, it's not. I'm not claiming anything.
If you're claiming that Trinamool Congress has the moral right, Trinamool Congress has the moral right, and BJP does not have the moral right, then I don't think so that's a fair argument.
And all I'm saying is that a party that has an official line of hailing gang rapists and mass murderers and child murderers as heroes has no place in any civilized democracy, let alone question anybody else on anything. That's number one. And on to your question, when a political party wants to stage a protest, they are absolutely welcome to do so. But I personally believe that there's a difference between political activism and hooliganism and vandalism. That's number two. Number three, when you are protesting against corruption, let's say corruption about anything, whether the SSC scam or anything else, the rally is being led by a person who himself was called a chore, a thief, a scamster by the BJP itself. Now tell me, should I laugh or should I cry? Where is your moral standing right now once again? It is the same very Shubhendu Adhikari who you called, the BJP called a chore, a scamster, a corrupt politician, and now he is leading your rally against corruption? I mean, you want me to believe that BJP is really trying to make a political point in Bengal?
Okay.
There were tons and tons of hooligans brought in from different states.
Can I just have a quick response? Okay, Anirban says that you don't have the moral right. Anirban says that you don't have the moral right. You have a man called Shubhendu Adhikari who's leading your party in the state of West Bengal. He himself faces very serious allegations and allegations that were leveled even by your party at some point in time. So I want a quick response from you. Then I'll bring in SK Datta and Shubhankar also. A quick response coming in from Sardar RP Singh.
Well, Shravan, before I answer that, I would appreciate Mr. Ariban should have been very specific about that. He said about women being, we've been felicitating some some person who was raped or who has killed children and all. But just don't come up with the vague charges. I mean, just I mean, just saying for heck of it. But whereas, again, all these cases which have been pursued against all the TMC leaders are under the court order. And if there is something which specific they have, they can go to court and get an order against Mr. Adhikari also. Who's stopping you? But there is no doubt that your man has been involved in the cow slaughtering and cow smuggling. So the state leaders have been involved in cow slaughtering and cow smuggling. There have been leaders who have been caught with the money, huge amount of money. Their fellows and colleagues have been found with huge amount of money on record, on video record. So you have no reason to compare the two. But no. But that doesn't.
Shubhankar, okay. Responding to Sardar RP Singh and Shubhankar. I want Shubhankar to let me give a chance to Shubhankar also. Sardar RP Singh. Okay, no, hold on. Anirban, let me also bring in Shubhankar. Shubhankar, you've heard Sardar RP Singh. What really stops? What
should have killed the people?
Absolutely. But Shubhankar, why don't you respond to this? One second. Shubhankar, Riju, I'll come to you. Shubhankar, let me give a chance to Shubhankar. Shubhankar, the question here is very simple. That the doors of the court is open to everyone in this country. Why don't you simply go to the court as far as Shubhendu Adhikari is concerned? In fact, I'm given to understand that this has happened and it has been rejected by the court. But having said that, why don't you try your luck once again? Because as far as the SSC recruitment scam is concerned, let's not forget, it's not the BJP, it's the Calcutta High Court. It's the Calcutta High Court which has mandated this investigation, and that is why the CBI has stepped in. So as far as Shubhendu Adhikari's allegation that you keep on raking it up, rightfully so, why don't you take this up in the court if you're really not finding any solace in the investigation that's being carried out by the CBI?
See, honestly speaking, I still trust that CBI and ED might do, they might end up doing some job that they are meant to do actually. Because if they have raked up, the issues like corruption over there, they are quite sincere about it. That I believe. That CBI and ED have been they are working sincerely over there. They are not being partial at all. So I guess there would be some time that the CBI and ED would come down to Shubhendu Adhikari, and I still trust that. But yes, coming to the basic point, I think the major issue with that we are discussing over here. One minute, Sardarji, you had your time.
What is happening is as per the court order.
Sardarji, you had your time. Sardarji, had your time. There are little
I
questions.
request you photo-handed.
Kindly. I'm also requesting for pointed hands.
Under the court orders.
See,
it's not CBI and ED doing on their own.
For half an hour. Kindly learn to listen. You are in power. You are the most powerful party in India. Come on. Show some dignity. So kindly let me ask some question to the power. I'm just saying that if West Bengal protest was okay, then what was the problem with Samajwadi Party protesting in UP? You got the three leaders immediately thrown them into house arrest. Why did you not allow, Samajwadi Party to continue with their protest over there in Lucknow? Why two standards? Why this double standard? That is what I'm trying to ask you. It is fine. You have entire right. You have entire authority. You should go on and on about it.
Okay, SK Datta wants to respond. SK Datta, quick response, and then I go across to Riju. Riju and Sardar RP Singh will finish the debate. But SK Datta, quick. SK Datta wants to respond. Shubhankar, SK Datta wants to take on.
No.
Shravan, can I come in, please? Well, let me come to the whole issue threadbare itself. Is it not a fact that Didi, before the election, she had said on record to her party members and her party cadres, "Ja khechish firiye de." She had said this on record, right? So that itself shows, that she knew and she had accepted that the Trinamool Congress leaders, they indulge in corruption, they indulge in bribery as such. And that's the reason I always say that Trinamool stands for Trinamool corruption at the grassroots level. Why are they so itchy about the inquiry? I did not interrupt you when you were speaking. I did not interrupt you when you were speaking. You were just advocating decency sometime back.
And you should give them the certificate that now
be decent enough and listen fast.
Now
be
they are
decent
clean.
enough
They
and
are not
listen
clean like
first.
that.
You were advocating decency,
Mr.
right?
Datta,
So
you
be
have been
decent
doing
enough
it.
and listen
You have
first.
been doing it on our channel
Abhishek
again and again,
Banerjee
but
is
this is
saying that
wrong.
the police would
This is
have
wrong.
gunned
You
them
cannot have double
down.
standard.
Mr.
You have
Abhishek
set double
Banerjee,
standards
this is
everywhere.
not Kabul
If
or
you
this is
want to
not Tiananmen
punish, if
Square.
you want to punish a person
and
who
about
has
the
committed
hooliganism
something,
of Trinamool
just punish
Congress,
them.
who
Just punish
doesn't
them.
know
Don't throw
it?
them
Who
into
doesn't
your
know the
washing machine.
ruckus which
You are no
Trinamool
one to throw
Congress
them
had
into
created
into the
inside
washing
the
machine and give them
writers'
certificate
building
of
when that
cleanliness.
front was in
You
power?
are no
Who
one to
doesn't
give
know
them
the ruckus which
certificate of
DD had
cleanliness.
created
Who
inside
are
the
you to
parliament?
just who
Well,
are
in
you
the
to
past as
certify
such, you know,
Shubhendu
so don't
Adhikari as
talk
a
about
clean leader?
ruckus as such.
Are you anyone?
We all know
Are
what
you
has
anyone
been
to
the
just
track
give
record of
Can I
you guys.
can I have can I now have Riju Datta and Sardar RP Singh. Riju Datta and Sardar RP Singh take on the last bit of this burning question tonight. Riju, let me ask you this specific question because this is an allegation. 1 minute, hold on. Riju Datta needs to answer this question and then Sardar RP Singh can also respond. Riju, as far as Shubhendu Adhikari is concerned, you are right in your own position to raise those questions, like the BJP is well within its rights to raise questions as far as Abhishek Banerjee is concerned, or for that matter, even other leaders, Partho Chatterjee and others. When it comes to Shubhendu Adhikari, if you do not have any faith in the central agencies, then what stops the Trinamool Congress from knocking the doors of the court? No one is going to stop you from doing that. And more importantly, if you are extremely serious on a crackdown on corruption, and if you believe that there is enough evidence against Shubhendu Adhikari, then why go on this political rhetoric by saying that, look here, BJP has done this. Whatever BJP may have done, right or wrong, let the people of West Bengal decide. But you, as the party in power, you're well within your rights to take up this matter. If you have enough evidence, why don't you knock at the doors of the court, especially if you do not believe in the central agencies?
Right, absolutely, and that's a fantastic question. We have already gone to court against Shubhendu Adhikari. Shubhendu Adhikari has taken protection from the highest court of the law, that is the Supreme Court. We are waiting for those days to get over, and after that we are going to, if the central agencies do not act against Shubhendu Adhikari, the CID of West Bengal will act, because today the CID of West Bengal has already called one of their leaders, Jitendra Tiwari, in the coal scam case. Now there are two very pertinent points here that I want to make here. First, this entire coal cattle scam game, it's a home minister scam, because both the borders and the collieries are guarded by central forces which are under the home minister, and the home minister needs to answer for that, Mr. Amit Shah. Now the second point, the primary accused in the Bengal coal scam is one Vinay Mishra, who's absconding from the country, and I'm saying this on record on Republic TV, that on 21st and the 20th and the 21st of September 2021 at 6 p.m. in the evening, Shubhendu Adhikari met with the brother of Vinay Mishra, Vikas Mishra, who's in CBI custody now. And he's in touch with Vinay Mishra. We have all said it on, I'm saying it on national TV, we have given these documents to central agencies, but they are not taking any action, because he's the blue-eyed boy of the home minister who cannot see anything wrong with don't touch my body, Shubhendu Adhikari.
Riju, I'm running short of time.
They have compromised the entire investigative agency system of this country.
You all have gone to Calcutta.
Okay, I'm really running short of time, Riju, because I just want, since you've made a very sensational allegation.
Supreme Court judges have done a press conference against the Supreme Court itself.
Calcutta High Court. So don't lie out here in a national news channel.
Can I just get 10 seconds? Okay, Riju, you have made your point. Can I just quickly get a response from Sardar RP Singh? Sardar RP Singh, you've heard Riju. Riju is essentially asking you this question, that when it comes to Vikas and Vinay Mishra, Trinamool Congress is saying that they were in touch with Shubhendu Adhikari. That's a serious allegation that they are leveling.
Well,
I'm giving date and time as well.
Before that, let me answer that only. Thank you so much, sir. Again, please put that evidence in front of court and get it executed. Let the court order the investigation. But coming to what happened in Calcutta, the way the opposition leaders are beaten, blue and black, is this democracy? Are we in democracy?
आप दंगे करोगे तो पुलिस आपको दौड़ाएगी और पीटेगी. They have done a fantastic job.
रोका नहीं मैंने आपको, टोका नहीं था मैंने.
आप दंगे करोगे, घरों को आग लगाओगे तो आपको पुलिस दौड़ाएगी और पीटेगी और जेल में डालेगी.
I'm really running short of time now, gentlemen. I'm really Riju, don't do this. Riju, I'm really running short of time. I can't continue like this. Riju, I can't continue like this. Sardar RP Singh, I've just got 10 more seconds for you to complete this. Just a specific answer to Riju.
Very straight, sir. The issue in hand is that the atrocities of the Bengal police on behest of TMC and the government of TMC. The message from TMC to Bengal police is next time shoot
You're
them.
a party who supports gang rapists. Don't sermonize anyone else.
Okay, gentlemen, I'm really running short of time. I'm really running short of time now. Okay, you guys, all of you have made your points. Sardar RP Singh, okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm really running short of time. I'm really sorry for cutting you short, Riju Datta and Sardar RP Singh. All the other guests, Pathikrit Pen, SK Datta, Anirban Banerjee and Shubhanko, thank you very much for joining us on The Burning Question.
At Amity, we believe students should have an all-round exposure. The study abroad program gives students the option to do 5 weeks or more at any of the Amity campuses across the world in cities like New York, San Francisco, London, Melbourne, Dubai, Singapore, etc. A truly unique opportunity only at Amity.
भारत के बढ़ते कदम, दुनिया देखती हमारा दम, सीमाएं सबसे मजबूत, आत्मनिर्भर बनते हम, राष्ट्र सर्वोपरि सम्मेलन। भारत के बढ़ते कदम, दुनिया देखती हमारा दम, सीमाएं सबसे मजबूत, आत्मनिर्भर बनते हम, राष्ट्र सर्वोपरि सम्मेलन। आत्मविश्वास से पूर्ण ये नया भारत है और ये सम्मेलन नए भारत का सम्मेलन है। आइए जुड़िए हमारे साथ, राष्ट्र सर्वोपरि सम्मेलन।
विचारों का लहराता समंदर, रिपब्लिक भारत पर जल्द
रिपब्लिक भारत राष्ट्र सर्वोपरि सम्मेलन presented by Darwin Platform Group of Companies, banking partner Bank of Baroda, powered by Dollar Big Boss and Rakesh Masale, driven by Nissan, travel partner Ebix Cash.
भारत के बढ़ते कदम, दुनिया देखती हमारा दम, सीमाएं सबसे मजबूत, आत्मनिर्भर बनते हम, राष्ट्र सर्वोपरि सम्मेलन। भारत के बढ़ते कदम, दुनिया देखती हमारा दम, सीमाएं सबसे मजबूत, आत्मनिर्भर बनते हम, राष्ट्र सर्वोपरि सम्मेलन। आत्मविश्वास से पूर्ण ये नया भारत है और ये सम्मेलन नए भारत का सम्मेलन है। आइए जुड़िए हमारे साथ, राष्ट्र सर्वोपरि सम्मेलन।
विचारों का लहराता समंदर, रिपब्लिक भारत पर जल्द
रिपब्लिक भारत राष्ट्र सर्वोपरि सम्मेलन presented by Darwin Platform Group of Companies, banking partner Bank of Baroda, powered by Dollar Big Boss and Rakesh Masale, driven by Nissan, travel partner Ebix Cash.
भारत के बढ़ते कदम, दुनिया देखती हमारा दम, सीमाएं सबसे मजबूत, आत्मनिर्भर बनते हम, राष्ट्र सर्वोपरि सम्मेलन।
आग को फैलने से रोकना मुश्किल है, पर नामुमकिन नहीं। अब फायरवॉल टेक्नोलॉजी के साथ सेंचुरी प्लाइड क्लब प्राइम आग से बचाए।
At Amity, we believe students should have an all-round exposure. The study abroad program gives students the option to do 5 weeks or more at any of the Amity campuses across the world in cities like New York, San Francisco, London, Melbourne, Dubai, Singapore, etc. A truly unique opportunity only at Amity.
भारत के बढ़ते कदम, दुनिया देखती हमारा दम, सीमाएं सबसे मजबूत, आत्मनिर्भर बनते हम, राष्ट्र सर्वोपरि सम्मेलन। आत्मविश्वास से पूर्ण ये नया भारत है और ये सम्मेलन नए भारत का सम्मेलन है। आइए जुड़िए हमारे साथ। राष्ट्र सर्वोपरि सम्मेलन।
विचारों का लहराता समंदर। रिपब्लिक भारत पर जल्द
रिपब्लिक भारत राष्ट्र सर्वोपरि सम्मेलन presented by Darwin Platform Group of Companies, banking partner Bank of Baroda, powered by Dollar Big Boss and Rakesh Masale, driven by Nissan, travel partner Ebix.
And it's an exclusive interview of Goa Chief Minister Dr. Pramod Sawant. This is the first interview of the Chief Minister after Goa legislators dumped the party and joined Bharatiya Janata Party. This is an exclusive with my colleague Sandeep.
8 Congress MLAs from 11 in Goa have joined BJP, and in fact we've been joined by the Chief Minister of Goa to shed some more light on this, Dr. Pramod Sawant. In fact, sir, what kind of mantra you have been preaching out here in Goa that from 11 now it's 8 MLA of Congress party are joining BJP?
I'll say the development mantra in the Goa under the leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. The double engine Sarkar, Bharatiya Janata Party Sarkar is doing the very well development in the state of Goa, so that the Congress 8 MLA, they have approached me and my central party, and they are ready to join the Bharatiya Janata Party. So definitely we welcome them into the Bharatiya Janata Party, and yesterday morning the 8 of them have joined for the development of the state of the Goa to the Bharatiya Janata Party.
So this is not the first time that it is happening. Before this, in the past also, there were several MLAs from Congress party who supported in fact BJP and in fact later joined Bharatiya Janata Party. So don't you think these people get elected in fact against BJP? The people vote them against BJP and they joining Bharatiya Janata Party. Isn't it a betrayal of democracy?
I'll say their wish for the development of their constituency, development of the state of the Goa. So when we are doing this much developmental work, which not had done for the last many years, so they have thought that only the way forward is the BJP, only the way forward is the double engine Sarkar in the Goa. So they joined the Bharatiya Janata Party.
Now recently, your party chief, national party chief, Mr. JP Nadda had stated that we will discover all the state, in fact, and BJP will be conquering all the state. So is this a start? In fact, after Maharashtra, is this the start in Goa?
No, I'll say in the Goa, the Congress Chodo Andolan had started from the state of the Goa. As you know, there are the few leaders have left in the Congress now, and the leader, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, is moving for the Bharat Jodo Andolan. And their own ex-chief minister, Mr. Digambar Kamath, and rest, all the senior leaders from the Congress have started the Congress Chodo Andolan from the state of Goa. This Congress Chodo Andolan will go all over the India, and rest all the Karyakartas will also join to the Bharatiya Janata Party or otherwise other national party in the national interest.
But the question out here is, you mentioned about Digambar Kamath. Digambar Kamath and all the MLAs who were in fact fighting elections against BJP recently took oath, in fact they swear in before Jesus Christ and several temples that they, on any cause they won't support BJP, neither they will join BJP. So what you done? What have you done that they have in fact forgotten all their promises and the oath they took before Jesus Christ or the gods?
I not did anything. Just I'll say the development is the way forward. You can ask this for them only.
No, but the question is, don't you think this is in fact betrayal to your party also? Because there are several, these are the people who won against Bharatiya Janata Party candidates. So how will you, convince your party members? Isn't it, taking away their rights and giving it to them?
Bharatiya Janata Party is a national party. And those who are coming in the interest of the state, in the interest of the nation, for them we are welcoming. So definitely on the same line, these 8 MLA had asked me, we are ready to join for the BJP, we have welcomed.
What kind of deals have happened? Backdoor deals are something that, what kind of...
Nothing. I'll again say, without any conditions, they have joined Bharatiya Janata Party, and definitely they'll support me also in the state and Honorable Prime Minister's vision of New India formation to support for the development of the Goa. They have joined the Bharatiya Janata Party.
But the question is, will they be given any kind of post in cabinet?
No, till now it is not finalized, not decided anything. They have joined unconditional.
So no one will be given anything, that's what you're saying?
At present, nothing is decided.
Okay, but in future, you may think...
With this consultation with the my central leadership, the decision will be taken.
So the question out here is, there have been claims by Congress party that Michael Lobo was sent with an intention to make a dent in Congress party. So you think that you are very much successful in doing that?
No, not at all. The Michael Lobo had joined before the elections into the Congress, and now he thought that there is no leadership in the Congress, so that he thought again to only the way forward is the BJP, and he has joined again. He is ready to join the BJP, so we have welcomed them.
Another point out here is that Vishwajit Rane is someone, who have been pretending himself, or he have made a lot of efforts for the Chief Minister's post, in fact. So you think that now you will be successful in balancing the groups, in fact, that are getting up in Goa BJP?
There is no groupism into the Bharatiya Janata Party Goa. I am, as a Karyakarta of the Bharatiya Janata Party, working for so many years, and definitely I'll say there is still now also there is no groupism. Those who are coming, we are welcoming in the party. Our central leadership takes always the decision about anything.
Coming to the Sonali Fogart case, there have been several controversy in regard of Sonali Fogart, and in fact, you mentioned that in the past also that Goa police is investigating this matter. Then what led you to give up this case to CBI? Was Goa police not able to investigate this matter? What went wrong?
Goa police did the investigations very good. I'll say from here they have gone to the Haryana also. They had investigated this matter very well, but continuously demand from the family members of the Sonali Fogart. That's why we thought to hand over this case to the CBI.
So we recently demolished Curly's also on the order of court. Apart from that, there are several reports of smuggling of drugs and the supply of drugs, especially in Goa. What all efforts have been made by Chief Minister of Goa in order to curb this kind of cases?
Definitely for the 15 days, we have passed under the NDPS, three drug peddlers were arrested for them. They have behind the bar for the 1 year. And those who are for the dance, we are rating for the dance parties also, and this type of curlies type bars also we are rating. And we are saying no to the drugs, and our anti-narcotic cell is working very well. They are rating the various this type of drugs parties also.
So specifically my question is in regards of, although the raids are going on, definitely, Goa is known for party cultures. Goa is known for casinos and the nightlife that it has. Such kind of things, even if it is a murder or such kind of raids, will impact on Goa tourism. Do you think that?
No, we are welcoming the good tourism into our state. We are definitely, the Goa being a touristic state, the sun, sand, sea, besides this, we are welcoming for the spiritual tourism, wellness tourism, all type of tourism we are promoting. So, we are saying the no to drugs. That's why we want, we the state, are inviting for the good tourist in the state.
So, second time being the Chief Minister. Now, every person has their own goals. What does Pramod Sawant, dream about? Like, what kind of ambitions you have from now? Like, anything in center, you are expecting something to happen?
Me as a small Karyakarta in a party, I have reached to up to the CM's positions. Definitely, my party had given me this much the big position. Whatever the works party gives, that works I do. That's why it up to the party. What next?
So, if any chances in central leadership, will you accept it?
At present, at least I'll complete my tenure as a Chief Minister in the state.
So, you are happy with the Chief Minister?
Yes, of course.
All right. So, this was Mr. Pramod Sawant, the Chief Minister of Goa, who spoke over the shift from Congress party leaders to BJP, and he also mentioned that it was the family pressure of Sonali Fogart, so the case was handed over to CBI. Reporting from Goa with video journalist Kanti Parmar, Sandeep Singh for Republic TV.
आत्मविश्वास से पूर्ण ये नया भारत है और ये सम्मेलन नए भारत का सम्मेलन है। आइए जुड़िए हमारे साथ। राष्ट्र सर्वोपरि सम्मेलन।
विचारों का लहराता समंदर, रिपब्लिक भारत पर जल्द
रिपब्लिक भारत राष्ट्र सर्वोपरि सम्मेलन presented by Darwin Platform Group of Companies, banking partner Bank of Baroda, powered by Dollar Big Boss and Rakesh Masale, driven by Nissan, travel partner Ebix Cash.
भारत के बढ़ते कदम, दुनिया देखती हमारा दम। सीमाएं सबसे मजबूत, आत्मनिर्भर बनते हम। राष्ट्र सर्वोपरि सम्मेलन। भारत के बढ़ते कदम, दुनिया देखती हमारा दम। सीमाएं सबसे मजबूत, आत्मनिर्भर बनते हम। राष्ट्र सर्वोपरि सम्मेलन।